Okay, so this is where we stopped, let off just a second ago with ethane. And so by now, I hope you're starting to see a pattern that is emerging. Is that all we have to do here now for this time we're doing propane. So propane, when we look at this, prop means 3 carbons and ane means single covalent bond. So what are we going to do? So this is the last one that I'm going to help you with, and then you're going to have to do the other ones and submit them. So this one right here, so I would put 1, 2, 3, and then I'd put my bonds in there. And then I'm just going to add a hydrogen here, one here, here, here. Now look at this one. Okay, so this carbon on the end needs 1, 2, 3 hydrogens because it needs 3H. So now it has 2, 4, 6, 8 electrons. But this carbon in the middle already has 2, 4, so it only needs 6, 8. So you only need to add 2 to that carbon. And then we need to put a hydrogen here, a hydrogen here, and a hydrogen here. Okay, and so this is the structural formula for propane. So the molecular formula would then be C3H6. And one of the ways that you can, this is not 6, this is actually 8. Okay, one of the ways in which you can do this is there's kind of a formula. You take the number of carbons times 2 and then add 2 on the end. So 6 times 2 is 6 plus 2 is 8. So C3H8. Another hint, when you're drawing and naming these, you should always have an even number of carbons, okay? And an even not an even number of carbons, I'm sorry, an even number of hydrogens, because if you don't, then you have done something incorrect. So you should always just have the even number. So now I'm going to make propane. So all I do to make propane is that I'm going to add another carbon, this black one here. And then I'm going to add, so right here, and you can see that this carbon right here has 1, 2, 3, 4. That's why it only needs 2 there. I'm going to add a hydrogen here, add another hydrogen here, and I'm going to add one more hydrogen here. And so, as you can see, that because of the bonding angles, propane is not a straight line. All of them, they're going to be a zigzag, okay? They're zigzag. And so that's important because when we look at the skeletal formulas, which you're going to need to know about, you'll be able to do those as well based upon when you see that. We'll talk about that on another day. But anyway, so this is propane, all right? So what I need for you to do here now is I need for you to draw me butane, okay? So draw me butane, okay? And I need you to not only draw it, but I need you to name it. Not name it, but I need you to give the structural formula. And I need for you to give the molecular formula. Because this is what you'll do for every one of them. Okay? So at this point in time, you should be drawing butane. So first of all, you have to know what does but mean, and then what does ane mean. And so this is what you're going to have to be able to know when you start to draw these. And so but, you should remember, has 4 carbons. That's why it's important to have taken notes for all of these videos. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I put my H's in. This one needs 3. This one has 1, 2, so it only needs a hydrogen here and a hydrogen here. This one needs a hydrogen here, and this one needs a hydrogen here, and then this one needs a hydrogen, and a hydrogen. And the way you always do this is you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And as long as you have 4 bonds for each carbon, then you are good to go. Okay? So I'm going to stop this one.